Remember, boxing is for defense only.
Hello, Victory students. Mr. Barton here for Victory Physical Education Online, and this is your introduction to boxing. Yes, I said boxing. We're going to be doing 3 different boxing lessons over the next couple weeks, and I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up on why we're doing these. Number 1, boxing is a good sport that helps you improve your cardiovascular endurance. It improves your muscular strength and endurance. It improves your agility. Also, your hand-eye coordination will improve. Your self-confidence will improve. It prevents obesity, and most importantly, it's for self-defense only. So I want you to know that because we're going to be doing some boxing videos coming up here. Again, I am not a boxer. I am learning, so I'm just going to kind of walk you through some basics of boxing. And I hope you like the videos, and I hope you try them. Remember, exercise 60 minutes a day. Your way, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Give these boxing videos a shot. Thanks for watching. Hello, boys and girls. You are here for boxing video number 1, where we're going to talk about stances and punches. All right, stances and punches. Now, before we do anything, you got to figure out what is your dominant hand. All right. So, what hand would you feel most comfortable using? For me, it's my left hand. That is my dominant hand. So, a lot of things that I'm going to be doing are going to be related to being a lefty. Some of you may choose your right hand as your dominant hand, but again, that is important. You're either a right-handed boxer or a left-handed boxer. You choose the one that works best for you. Also, I want to talk about when you make a fist in boxing. Obviously, you would make a fist like this, but you want your thumb to stay on the outside. You don't want to tuck it in like this. You want your thumb to be on the outside. All right? So, making a fist is important. Next thing is a stance. I'm going to back up so you can see me here. I am a left-handed boxer, so this is my dominant hand. So when I do my stance, I actually am going to step forward with my right foot, kind of at a 45-degree angle, all right? And you want to make sure your feet are about shoulder width apart. You don't want them way out here. You want them shoulder width. So your stance would go like this. And your boxer stance, you want your fist close to your chin. All right, so this would be the stance for me as a lefty. All right, and it looks like this. Okay? Now, if I was a righty, and this was my dominant hand, obviously I would step with my left foot forward. And again, keep my fist up by my chin. So that's the stance. It's very easy. All right? So again, I'm a lefty. This is my stance that I will use. So this is kind of your reset position in boxing right here. Always keep your hands up. All right? Now, the next thing that we want to talk about is the boxer bounce. So the boxer bounce looks like this. I would step with my right foot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go back and forth on the balls of my feet from front to back and forth. This is the boxer's bounce. All right? If you do this long enough, this is a good cardio workout, back and forth. Again, keep your your hands up by your chin, going back and forth. All right? So we talked about the stance. We also talk about the boxer bounce. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 rounds. One, we'll talk just about the stance and have you practice getting into that stance. And round 2 will be you doing the boxer's bounce. All right? You will then get about 45 to 60 seconds to try those, maybe a little less, depending on what we're doing. So round 1 and round 2 are coming up. Get ready. All right, you're back. So next we're going to talk about punches. And there are 6 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punches. I'm going to go through all of them. Now remember, I am a lefty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate as a lefty. So I'm going to start in that ready position. All right, again, my right foot came forward about shoulder width apart. Now, punch number 1 is called a jab. And I'm using my lead arm here. This is a jab. It is quick. And as I'm coming forward, my foot is kind of coming out slightly, all right? I don't want to go out too far, but a jab is a quick punch, all right? Number 2 is called a cross, and that comes from my rear arm, and this is the number 2, all right? The number 3 goes back to my rear arm, and it's called a hook, hook right or hook front. And I use my hip, and I turn my hip first and then my arm, and I aim for the side of the head. The 4 comes from the back, the rear. That is a 4. The 5, okay, is starting in the front again, where I do an uppercut. This is your 5. You want to turn your hip a little bit on that. That is a 5. So hip first, then arm. And then the 6 is the rear uppercut. Again, you turn your hip first and then your arm. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are your 6 punches. Let's focus on 1 and 2. That's the jab and the cross. Now, your jab, when you do this, you aim for your opponent's face. So the jab is right out here. And as you do that, you might make sure you breathe out. Make sure it's quick. All right? Also, when you do this, keep your feet about shoulder width apart. You don't want to get your feet too far apart. So that's the 1. The 2 is the cross. Now we're going to see how I turn my hips in the back, and I kind of move my feet at a 45-degree angle. I'm turning my hips first, then extending my arm. That is the 2. So we have the 1, 2, and then I go back to the reset position. So now we're going to try round number 3 with just the punch number 1 and number 2. Give it a try. All right, everybody, we're going to do round number 1. This is the easiest round. This is just working on your stance. Remember, I'm a lefty, so I'm going to go from this position to this position and then back. All right, this is a lefty. Again, we are just working on that stance, slight bend in your knee. All right, come out here, about 45 degrees, that boxer stance. Now, if you were a righty, comes out the other way. Step with your left foot. All right, this is the righty stance. It is your reset position. Right here. Go back to that lefty. That's that boxer's position. All right, you look ready. You look fierce. All right. And that is round number 1. All right, round 2. Okay, in round 2, we're going to do that boxer's bounce. So you get into your stance, and you go back and forth from front to back on the balls of your feet, keeping your head up. Again, I am a lefty. If you're righty, your left leg is forward. And this is the boxer's bounce. All right? When you go back and forth like this, you are ready for just about anything. There's a boxer's bounce. Again, you could do it with your right foot forward if you are a righty. Okay, I am not a righty, I'm a lefty. In boxing language, they call that a southpaw. Again, you want to keep your feet about shoulder width apart. Try really hard not to get them too far apart. All right, again, I'll go back to mine. And this is that boxer's bounce, going back and forth. And that is the end of round 2. All right, round number 3. All right, start on that boxer's bounce to start. That back and forth on the balls of your feet, nice and light. And you're getting ready, and what we'll do is we'll go 1, 2, reset. All right, so here we go. So I set my feet, 1, 2, reset. 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 Keep your feet about shoulder width apart. Make it quick. And 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hands always come back to the chin. 1, 2. That is round number 3. All right, everybody. Ding, ding, round 4. Okay, we're working on 3s and 4s. Let's start on that boxer's bounce first. Again, what we'll do is we'll do 3s and 4s and then reset. All right. Now, as we're doing this, we're not doing the boxer's bounce. This is something you do in between punches because when you're punching, you want to keep your feet on the ground, firmly planted on the ground, about shoulder width. So get ready, and here we go. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Use your hips. 3, 4, 3, 4. Aim for the side of the head. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. In that reset position. 3, 4. Reset position. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Let's finish in that boxer's bounce. All right, so now we've got 1 and 2, and we've got 3 and 4. Guess what's coming next? That 5 and 6. Let's learn about that 5 and 6. All right, here's round number 5. Let's start with that boxer's bounce, back and forth, and we're just focusing on 5 and 6. Remember, keep your hands up, your head up as well, making sure you're looking at your opponent, and that boxer's bounce on the balls of your feet. And get ready for the uppercut. Again, the lead arm is the 5, and the rear arm is the 6. So it's 1, 2, I'm sorry, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Shh, 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 shh. Turn those hips. Shh, shh. Aim for your opponent's chin. Shh, shh. Arms up. Shh, 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 shh. Back to that boxer's bounce. All right. We'll try it one more time. Shh, 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 shh. 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. It's the uppercut. That completes round number 5. We've got 3 more rounds left. Get ready for some combos where we use all of our punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, we're going to quickly talk about how to use all 6 of those punches into something that we call a combo. So a combo can be 3 or more punches at a time. We're going to start easy here. We're just going to use 3 and 4 punches at a time. And I want to remind you that you should be breathing on every punch, all right, breathing out. Also, keep your hands up. So if I'm using my cross, I'm still keeping my hand up on my chin on my front hand, all right? So you always want to keep your hands up, and you always want to turn your hip first and then the arms. So it's hips, arms first. So our first combo is going to be round 6, and it's going to be a 1, 2, 3. So it's a 1, 2, 3. All right? So get ready. Getting ready for our first combo, which is a 1, 2, and a 3. All right, we're going to start in that boxer's bounce, back and forth, and we're eventually going to set our feet and start that combo. Remember to breathe, keep your feet about shoulder width apart, and remember, hips first, punch second. And here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. 1, 2, 3. Go back to that boxer's bounce. That was your first combo. How did it feel? All right? A couple more here. 1, 2, 3. Shh, shh, shh. Combo number 1, round number 6. Get ready for round number 7, which is a 5, 6, 3. All right, everybody, you're back for round number 7. Way to stick with it. In round number 7, we're going to focus on combo number 2, all right, with a 5, 6, and a 3. So again, it's 5 with your lead arm, 6 with your rear, back to your front arm, and a hook, all right? So it's 5, 6, 3. So this one's a little different. All right, so we're going to get into that boxer's bounce, back and forth. Keep your eyes up, hands up, and get ready. So it's 5, 6, 3. 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3. Turn those hips. 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3. Helps us say it out loud. Make sure you breathe. Reset position. Back to that boxer's bounce. We'll go one more time here. Again, 5, 6, 3, aim for the chin. Feet shoulder width apart. Hips first, swing second. Here we go. 5, 6, 3. 5, 6, 3. Best that one up. 5, 6, 3. 5, 6, 3. Go back and forth. And that is the end of round number 7. The 5, the 6, 3. Get ready for the final round. It's a 5, 6, 3, 4. We're doing 4 swings. All right, everybody, we're in our last round, round number 8, and we're going to do combo number 3. And this one is a 5, 6, 3, 4. So we're adding 4 punches. So it's 5, 6, 3, 4. I want to remind you to make sure you breathe out on each punch. Try to keep your hands up if at all possible. Even when I'm not using that front hand, I want to keep that hand up by my chin. And also make sure you turn your hips so you get your legs involved. All right, so we're going to do round number 8 here, 5 and 6, and a 3 and a 4. All right, so we're at 4. Here, we'll start with our boxer's bounce. Go back and forth. And here we go. We're going to go 5, 6, 3, 4. Helps us say it out loud. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. That one I messed up. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. Don't go too fast. If you go too fast, you make a mistake. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. Put your legs into it. 5, 6, 3, 4. Make sure you breathe. Finish on that boxer's bounce. Back and forth. And let's go one more time. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. One more. 5, 6, 3, 4. And that is your combos and all 6 punches. If you do this right, it's a good cardio workout. Working on your muscles, muscular strength and endurance. We did punch number 1 was the jab, 2 is the cross, 3 is a hook, 4 is a hook, 5 is an uppercut, 6 is an uppercut. Next, we're going to talk about defense. That's working on not getting hit. We'll talk about a slip and a roll. So tune in for the next week's video, which is going to be about defense. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you next video.
Way to finish. Remember, boxing is for defense only.